Today's word vitamin is on those two words, I am. I immediately think of Neil Diamond, for those of you as old as I am. He used to have a song, I Am, I Said. Sorry about the traffic in the background. You can see my vicious guard dog, Maxie. Maxie, you want to say hello? Maxie knows who he is. The words I am aren't an issue for him. But for many of us, I am woman, hear me roar, Helen Reddy. What's that got to do with these two words? I am is a powerful phrase for us to help identify. Now, if I was to ask you, who are you? Many people, when they come to work on their emotional fitness with me, if I ask them, who are you? And why are you here? And what would you like me to help you with? Often people will identify with saying what they do, their marital status, their career status, but that's kind of what you do and what you have. Now for me, when I first got clean and sober nearly 20 years ago, the first time I stood up and identified and said, I'm Cynthia, I'm an alcoholic, I cried with relief, and that might kind of sound odd. So if you get a chance to read the word vitamin, I go through the context of why saying I am and then following it up with your truth can be such a liberating and also decluttering, emotionally decluttering exercise. Owning who we are and who we're not, and untangling it from what we do and other kind of labels is really freeing. The repetition of standing up and saying, hi, I'm Cynthia, I'm an alcoholic, I'm a recovering drug addict alcoholic. Maxie, what is it? A birdie. It's just a birdie. Sit down, sweetheart. It's just a birdie. It's just a birdie. Sorry. In saying that, what it does, it's not about shaming, it's actually about empowering. Because it's not until we know our flaws and embrace them and own them without shame can we really know our strengths and embrace and own them without shame. And the repetition of that phrase, I am, it draws a line in the sand of where you finish and other people begin, of what you will own and what you back yourself in and what you don't. And if we don't own without shame our flaws, our failings, our mistakes, we're always chained to them. And until we can free ourselves from the chains of our past and the chains of our imperfectness, only then can we embrace all of who we are. And if we don't love ourselves and accept ourselves for all of who we are, nobody else ever will either. We won't believe them even if they say they do. So identifying who you are and who you're not, and actually giving voice to that, vowing that. And this is why going to confessionals or a therapist, or even just making vows and pledges in the mirror to yourself if you're on your own, in owning, I am Cynthia, I am doing the best I can one day at a time, I am recovering from self-doubt, I am feeling peace gradually one day at a time. All of those kinds of vows and pledges to ourselves give us permission to relax in our truth. Anyway, I hope some of that was helpful today. Lots of love. See ya.